Hey Strength Faction, this is Coach Mike with Just the Tip. This week we're going to talk about large group training and some considerations that you should take in either starting or refining your existing large group training program. First thing that we're always going to want to consider is safety, right? So let's start with your space. Is your space large enough to facilitate large group training? Work from there, figure out an appropriate number. Go through all the exercises that you're going to want to execute in your large group training and visualize those exercises being done in the space, okay? So let's start with that, set ourselves up for safety. Another consideration when you do get the classes going is that you always want to set them up in a position where they're both going to be safe and successful in their workout. So let's make sure any kettlebell ballistics aren't being aimed at other clients in the class, and any barbell movements, anything where somebody can get caught up in the wheels of what's going on in your class. We want to make sure that we're being as safe as possible at all times. The second step I want you to consider is educating your clients on what is expected of them, both with the program and with the safety guidelines of your class, right? So the more they know, the more they're educated about what they're doing, the more fluid your class is going to run, the more fluid your class is going to run, the safer it's going to be. Also, the more your clients are educated about the potential dangers of your class, the safer your class is going to be. No one likes to talk about what can go wrong, but sometimes you have to make people aware of the situations they're going to be in and promote safety in your class. You have to be assertive when you're teaching large groups. You cannot be timid. You have to be able to take control of the class when you need to, project your voice, be loud, demand attention when you need to. So if you see an unsafe situation occurring or the potential for an unsafe situation to occur, you need to be able to demand the attention of your class, stop the class, address the situation, and then move forward. Last tip I'm going to give you today is keep it simple, right? So the more technical, the more advanced, the more progressive your workout is, the more potential there is for danger, right? So we want people to be very confident in what they're doing. If they're not confident with what they're doing, that messes with their focus, that messes with their situational awareness. We want them to be very focused on what they're doing, very aware of what's going on around them, and they can't do that if everything they're doing is focused on either learning a new movement or feeling worried about a movement that they don't necessarily know that well. So keep everything simple and you will see great results. That's our tip for this week. Join us next week, comment with questions, and we'll see you next week. Take care.